Our dear learners over there, this is revisionug.com. This is our new trend of revision series, revisionug.com. Your teacher as usual is Teacher Hakim. In this new trend of revision series, we are going to be discussing various examination papers from various schools, from various examination companies, together or plus what we call the PLE revision papers. Stay with us, revisionug.com. That is our website. All right, so here with me, I'm going to take you through what we call the Mukono Municipal Council examinations. It is mathematics. So time allowed always, it is 2 hours and 30 minutes. Then random number, mine is 530 370. My personal number is 0, 9 and 8. Okay, so my name is Intege Hakim. So when you're writing, you have to make sure that you write your name in capital. Then the signature, we don't scramble, we just write our name in non-capital letters. So this is my signature. My school is Good Choice Nursery and Primary School. Good Choice Nursery and Primary School. Everything must be written in capital apart from the signature. Then the district name, it is Chila Municipality. Actually, it is Wakiso, but we are under Chila Municipality. So for us, we are in that division, Chila Municipality. We are no longer a part of the Wakiso district. Okay, so my dear learner, you are requested or you are required to read the instructions carefully so that you know the do's and the don'ts of the examination paper. So without wasting time, let us go and start off with our section A. So this section A, it has 20 numbers and each number carries 2 marks, a total of 40 marks. Let the pen roll. All right, number 1 says work out. Work out 12 divided by 4. In primary 2, 3 and 4, we were reading this one as how many groups of 4 are in 12. So this one requires you to use a long division method, not the short division. So we draw the long method long method as a sign. Then the question is, how many 4s are in 12? So how many 4s are in? This is the inside part of it, in 12. So how many 4s are in 1? No 4s. So no 4s give us no 4s. Then we remain with our 1. So we pull this one and bring it here to make this number bigger. So it is now 12. How many 4s are in 12? Then we are going to have 3 groups of 4s. We come and answer that question down here. 3 groups of 4s give us 12. Therefore, when we subtract, do we have any remainder? 0. Then here 0. No, we don't have. Therefore, how many 4s are in 12? They are 3 groups of 4s in a 12. All right, so let us now get this other question here. This other question is telling us, given that R is equal to 2, 3, 4, 8 and 7 and W is 1, 2, 3, 5 and 7. Find the number of W intersection R complement. So my dear learner, my dear candidate, the word complement means do not put those members there. So do not write the members in the given set. What's the given set? The given set here, it is intersection set W intersecting with the R. So what you're going to do here, we are going to draw the Venn diagram very fast. You have to use your ruler, your compass, pair of compasses and a pencil. Now I'm going to identify this is my set R and this is my set R, this is my W. So set R and W, I'm going to get the common members that are going to form the intersection part. So here I have member 2 and 2, so I put it here. Then I have 3 is common and also 3 is common here, I put it here. Then I have 7 is common and also here is 7, I put them here. Now what are the members that have remained here? Therefore R only and W only. So set W, it has 1, then we have also 5 only. We have 1, 5. Then set R, we are remaining with 4 and 8. So we are going to state the given set, that is R intersection W. So what are those members there? There is a 2, a 3 and a 7. Then they are telling us that the W intersecting R complement. What is that set there? That is 1, 5. Remember, I've said we don't include the intersecting part because of this word complement, this symbol complement. Therefore, we are having here 4 and an 8. Then we answer the question, number of members in W intersecting R complement. What is here? We count them. So we are now going to set the number. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 elements. So as simple as that. Okay, now let us get another question here. This other question says, given that A is equal to 8, if you are given A, just know that they have given you 8 mangoes, 8 oranges, anything. Now, if you are given B here, just get know that they are giving you 7 mangoes, and once they give you letter C, just get know that they are giving you 4. This is algebra, and we are going to look at substitution of algebra. Now, find out the value of, if someone is given A, and they add that person B, and they tell that person divided by C. So we are now going to substitute A in this. So what is the A? A carries 8, and B carries how many? 7. Then our C carries how many? Our C carries 4 of them. So what are we going to do first? We are going to first add 8 plus 7, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here we are, 8, 9, 10, 10, 15. So we are having 15 out of 4. Then how many 4s are in 15? We are having 3 4s because that is 12. Remainder 12, 13, 14, 15. Remainder 3. Therefore, our answer is 4 whole number, 3 out of 4, or 3 quarters. Okay, let us now go and get this other question. This question says, write 9. It is saying 9,099 in figures. Figures, those are the digits. So we are having 9,000. We are going to start with the 9,000. And how do you write 9,000? 9,000. Comma, then we have 90. We have 99. So we have 99. So we are doing what? We are adding. So then we are having 9909. So therefore 9,099 is 9,099 in figures. It is this one here. So that is number 5. My dear learner, are we still together? Have you subscribed? Oh, please do subscribe and do follow revisionug.com. That is our website. All right, let us get another question. We are doing mock examination paper for a Mukono Municipal Council. All right, number 3. Number 3 says work out. However much we are inside, but they are telling us to work out, right? Anyway, so we are having 2 1/4 times 3 quarters. So this one, it is the multiplication of fractions. But what we are going to do, we are going to first change this one into an improper fraction, times plus. So 2 by this one, that is 4 groups of 2, that is 8 plus 1, 9 out of 4, then times 3 out of 4. So these numbers, they don't have common factors, so we are going to multiply numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. 9 by 3, this one is giving us, this one is turning out to be 27 out of 16. So this fraction, it's what we call an improper fraction, where the numerator is greater than the denominator. So this one, we don't leave it here, we have to make it a mixed fraction. How many 16s are in 27? We have 1 16 remainder 16. Now we come here and get the balance. 27 minus 16. What's the balance there? We have 1, then 2 take away 1, that is 1. So remainder 11. Therefore, we are having one whole number, 11 out of 16. All right. Number 6. Good of you. Oh, number 6. Number 6 says express. Express 20 meters per second as kilometers per hour. Now this is conversion. We are converting distance and also converting time. Now what you're going to do first, we are going to first change meters to the kilometers, our distance here. So the leading statement from King Howdy's daughter says 1,000 meters give us 1 kilometer, just here. Then how many meters are we given here? We are given 20 meters. How about 20 meters? So we are going to get 20 meters, divide them by 1,000 meters. Okay, meter goes with a meter, a 0 with a 0. My dear learner, keep the fraction. So we have 2 out of 100. Now after that, we are now going to change our seconds to hours. We are changing hours to seconds. So the leading statement, 1 hour has 3,600 seconds here. Now, but this time we are changing from seconds to hours. So we are going to change and say 3,600 seconds, they are equivalent to 1 hour. How about our 1 second? Because they are saying per second. Per means for every 1 per second. So how about 1 second? How many hours are in 1 second? That is 1 inverted L, 1 out of 300. So those ones who get confused with the inverted L, please go to our website. We have all those lessons, topics are done thoroughly. Okay, so after getting this one, now these are our hours. Then finally we are now going to get these are kilometers. So we are going to get our kilometers, divide them by our hours. Finally, so we have 2 out of 100 divided by our hours, 1 out of 300. Okay, so what do you know about division of fractions? When we are dividing fractions, my dear learner, we are using SR. Do you remember SR? SR means sign changing, and we use the reciprocal. So this is going to be 1, let me rub this one. So this one is going to be 2, let me rub this one clearly. So this one is going to be 2 out of 100 times 3600 out of 100. 2 by 36, we are getting 72 kilometers per hour. So that is our answer. Therefore, we conclude and say, therefore 20 meters per second is same as 72 kilometers per hour. Oh, good of you, my dear learner. Have you subscribed? Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you for moving with Revisionug.com. Together we can, divided we can fall. All right, my dear learner, let us get another question here. Now this question is saying, Chiria sold a book at 7,500. Now this is the selling price, so that is 7,500. And he made a loss. So he made a loss of 800 shillings. Okay, and now they are saying find the price at which Chiria bought the book. Now we need to get what we call the buying price, which we don't know. So we let the buying price be X. So how do we get this loss? Loss is equal to the selling price minus the buying price, meaning that it is loss. To get loss, we are getting the buying price minus the selling price, meaning that he bought it expensively and sold it cheaply. That's why he made a loss. So now we are going to use this one. What is our loss? Our loss here, it is shillings 800, equivalent to what is our buying price. We don't know, that is X, minus the selling price, which is 7,500 shillings here. So we are making an equation. 800 is equal to X minus 750 0. So 800 plus 7500 is equal to X minus 7500 plus 7500. Okay, so from here, from there, what are we having now? This is X, because negative 7500 plus this one, automatically this one is giving us a 0. So X plus 0 is equal to, now we are going to add this. Now 75 add on 0 0 add on 0 0 8. So what I have in 0 0 8 plus 5 8 9 10 11 12 13. This is 13 we put here, that is 8, so it is 8300. Therefore the buying price was 8,300 shillings, meaning that Achilia bought it at shillings 8,300. Okay, so now let us get this other number. Number 10, it is talking about mean. As a good candidate, as you are ready, as you are bettering up for POE, mean means average. And how do you get mean? So mean is obtained by getting the sum of items, divided that one by the number of items. Okay, now let us write the formula here. Mean is equal to sum of items. Sum means the answer you get after adding, divided by number of items here. So they are telling us that the mean of 2x, x minus 3, 6 is 14, meaning that our mean is given as 14 is equal to, now the sum of items we have 2x is the item plus x minus 3 then plus 6 divided by the number of items. How many items are there? 1 2 and 3 divided by 3 items. So we are going first ignore the denominator by the denominator, we multiply throughout by the denominator, we don't cross multiply, no. So this is going to give us 2x plus x minus 3 plus 6. Now there are some members who are getting confused. They are counting these items as 1 2 3 and 4. No, they are not 4, because this one is taken to be, this is one term, x minus 3, not x and negative 3. No, unless when here we had a comma, but it's not there, so this is one term. So 4 times 3, it is a 12. We put here 3 times 1, 3 plus this one, it's going to become 3. Now 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, that is a 4. There we get 42. Now we collect like a terms. Then we have 42 is equal to, what is this one? 3x, then plus negative 3, positive 6. We remain with the 3. So we are having 42 minus 3 is equal to 3x plus 3 minus 3. Now what is this one? We are subtracting 42, take away a 3. Now this has to be 12. Now this is a 9, and here we remain with the 3. So this is 39, giving us 3x divided by 3 divided by 3. Now x here is equal to by 3 once, by 3 1, by 3 3. So this is 13. Therefore x is equivalent to 13, or x carries a 13. All right, now good of you. Let us now see this other question here. Now this other question says the mass of a packet of salt is an 1/8 kilogram. What is the mass in grams? Leading statement from King Hill's daughter, it is 1 kilogram, it is amounting to 1,000 grams. How about 1/8 kilogram? This is going to be 1/8 kilogram inverted L divided by 1 kilogram times 1,000 grams. Kilogram goes with a kilogram, so what I'm having, 1/8 times 1,000 grams by 8 1. How many 8s are in 10? We have 1 8, remainder 2. How many 8s are in 20? We are having 2 8s, that is 16, remainder 4. How many 8s are here? They are 5, so we come up with 125 grams. Therefore a quarter kilogram is equivalent to 125 in terms of grams. Oh my dear Lana, yes, this is still your teacher, Teacher Hakim. We are moving on with our revision series. Good choice as calls. Together we can, divided we fall. All right, let us now look at this other question. Oh, this other question is angle property, and this question is number 8, saying find the value of r in the figure below. Now when you look at this one, this is the transverse, these are the parallel lines. Now we need to get a value of r, so we are having these angles here. So what is the relationship between the angles? Oh, good of you. These angles are alternate interior. Yes, they are alternate interior angles here. So what do you know about alternate interior angles or alternate exterior angles? These angles are equal. They are equal and they are forming what we call a Z. That's why sometimes we call them Z angles. Yes, sometimes we call them Z angles. Alright, so meaning that now 3R is equal to 114 degrees. Reason they are alternate interior angles. Here we give you a mark. Now after that we are solving this one. 3R is equal to now 114 degrees divided by 3. Sorry, we divide by a 3. So R is equal to, by 3 1, how many 3s are in 11? They are going to be 3, that is 9. 9, 10, 11, remain with the 2. This 2 becomes 24. How many 3s are in 24? They are going to be 63. Therefore, R is equivalent to 36 degrees. So they say the value of R, not angle this. No. Okay, now I think we are still together. This is Mukono Municipal Council mock examination. So we are dealing with our section A right over here. Now number this says simplify. These are the integers. These are integers. So we are having a -3 minus 9. Now my dear learner, what do you know when you have negative by negative? Negative by negative, we are getting a positive. So negative by negative, we get a positive. Therefore -3 plus a 9. Now let us get the negatives here and also the side of positives. We dissolve them. Now how many negatives do we have? 1, 2, 3. Then how many positives are we having? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this one dissolves this one dissolves this one, this one dissolves that. Therefore, what have we remained with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have remained with 6 positives. Therefore, -3 minus 9 is equivalent to positive 6. Okay. Oh, now we are having this here. Number 12, which is saying work out the perimeter of the semicircle below. The perimeter of the semicircle below, meaning that you have to know what we mean by the term perimeter. Now perimeter means the distance around the figure. Now this distance the figure we are having here, it is a semicircle, half of a circle. So we are going to have this distance from here then up to here. What is, if I assume this is A and this is B, now this one is what we call the diameter. But again we are having this distance from A around here, then we come up to here, this arc. So the perimeter of this semicircle is going to be its diameter plus the arc. But now what is the size of the arc? Now the arc, it is a half the total distance of a circle, and that's called the circumference, right? Now that's why we are saying it is a half pi. The pi, this is how we get the circumference of a circle. Now because it is the same circle, we are taking a half of it. Therefore this is going to be a half times 22 out of 7 as, oh sorry, they have given us a pi to use. They have said we use 3 1 4 out of, then we make this one move 1 2 out of 100, then times our diameter, which is 20 centimeters. So this one with this one, then by 2 1, then by 2 a 1. So we are having, this is 314 out of 10 centimeters. Now this is our arc and our diameter is 20. Therefore our perimeter is going to be now the diameter, which is 20, then plus our because when we take this one back here, just when this one comes back, then we are going to have 31.4 centimeters. Then side work from here, we are having 31.4, add there 20.0, then we are having 4 point, now this is 1.5, so we are getting what we call 51.4 centimeters as the perimeter of that same circle. Oh, great. Let us now go and see this other question. Wow. This other question is very simple. It's about the inequality. Inequality means that one side is greater than the other, or one side is less than the other. And we use inequality symbols like greater than. This is greater than. We can use this is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Then when you look at this one, this is our inequality, which is 4 is greater or equal to 2p is greater than negative 12. So this is what we call the intersection inequality. So the values are between 4 and negative 12. So what we are going to do, we are solving for p. We are going to divide this out by p, then by p here, even here by p. So by 2 1, by 2 we remain with our p, then by 2 1, then by 2 2, then here by 2 1, then by 2 negative 6. So what are we having? We have 2 is greater or equal to p is greater or is greater than negative 6. Now, my dear learner, now some of you have that tendency of changing the sign. Yes, it's fine, but not every time that we are going, when we divide, we are changing the signs. We only change the signs if at all we have divided by a negative. If this was a negative and we divided all of these ones by a negative, then these symbols were going to change from greater than to less than, then from all equal to, then from greater than, then to less than. But here we don't change the signs because we have divided with a positive number. Now we need to get the solution set as they are telling us. Now as I told you, this number is between 2 and negative 6. That is where we're having the solution set. If this is our 0, this is 1, this is a 2. Now we have negative 1, we have negative 2, we have negative 3, negative 4, then negative 5, negative 6, and negative 7. This is my number line. Now our values are between here, between 2 and negative 7. Now what we are going to do is this. Now this is 6 is not inclusive, but this 2 is inclusive. Therefore the solution set is going to be 2 1 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, up to there. Oh, good of you. That is our solution set. So please do follow our website. We have a lot of revision exercises and also trial numbers, trial papers, as well as quizzes, and those also want to go through topics, even those are topics that they are well explained. Okay, this is revisionug.com. Oh, now let us get this number 13. Oh, this number 13, what is it telling us to do? The examiner, what do you want? The examiner wants us to get the greatest common factors of x and 30. But now this is prime factorization and we have put the factors in set notation. Okay, now if we are using this one and we are getting the GCF, what do we do? The GCF is normally the factors of x intersecting the factors of 30, so it is the intersecting part of it. Oh, but it is very absurd. When you look at this one, we don't have the value of m. Oh, examiner sir, we need to get the value of m. How are we going to get it, my dear candidate? That is very simple. We are now going to use this and this and this, meaning that when you multiply this and this and this, it's giving us 30. Therefore, let us first get the value of m. Now it's going to be m by 2 by 5 is equal to 30. Now this is 2 times 5, that is 20, that is 10. Then 10 times m, we are getting 10a. m is equal to 30. We divide by a 10, divide by a 10. So m is equal to this one with this one, we get 3. And what is this 3? Because already here we have a 3, therefore this is going to become 3 1. If this is 3 sub 2, now this is 3 subscript a 1. Therefore our m is this. Therefore now let us come and get our GCF, which is now factors of x intersecting this one. We are multiplying them. That's going to be 2 times our 3, which is giving us a 6. Good of you. Okay, let me hope that we are still together. You've paid attention, you have your book, you have done some numbers as I'm also doing here. That is good of you. Okay, we are having this other question. They are telling us that using a protractor and some of you call it protractor. It is not protractor, it is protractor. Using a protractor, measure the angle marked with the letter K in the figure below. So here for me, I don't have a protractor, but I'm going to take you through how you're going to measure that. So here you are going to get your protractor and you press it over here and make sure that this line is matching with that black line of the protractor. Now how the protractor has two scales. We have this outer scale from this side, from right to left, and we have this inner scale from right to left. Now this time we are not going to read from right to left. No, we are going to read from right to left. We are going to read from this way, coming here. So you have to make sure that the 0 is here. Then you read until you see where this line is going to match with those lines you are having on your protractor. Then you tell us that angle. Then that angle must be in degrees. So suppose maybe it is like 80 degrees, like that, or it's like 100 or 95 degrees, sort of like. So you have to put degrees there. Okay, now number 16 is very easy. They are telling us that in a class we have 0.6 of the pupils. Now the 0.6 of the pupils are girls, and there are 20 boys. How many pupils are there in the class? How many pupils are there in the class? Then we need to know, we need to change this one into the fraction. So 0.6 is same as 6 out of 10, right? Now meaning that this is the fraction for girls. Now let us get the fraction for boys. That will be 10 out of 10 minus 6 out of 10, which is going to give us 4 out of 10. Now after that, this is a fraction for boys, and they're telling us that the boys are 20, meaning that boys take 4 parts out of 10 parts. Therefore, 4 parts here of the boys represent 20 pupils who are boys. Then how about the total parts for the total class? Will now be inverted L. 10 parts out of 4 parts times 20. Then a part will go with the part, a 4 once, a 4 here, a 5. Then 5 times 10, that is 50. So in a class, the class has 50 pupils. Okay, now here they are telling us that expand. We need to expand this number using powers of 10. So this number is 97.08. Now this is going to be 10 power 0, and now this is 10 power 1, because this is a whole number, this is a small number. Now this is going to be 10 power negative 1, and this is 10 power negative what? Negative 2. So let us expand. 9 times 10 power 1, then plus 7 times 10 power is 0, then plus 0 times 10 power negative 1, then plus 8 times 10 power negative 2. We stop here. You get your ruler, you underline well. Now that's our answer. So very easy, very, very easy. Mathematics is very simple. Okay, now I think now you are tired. You are getting tired, but don't get tired, because we are soon finishing our section A. So we are left with only 3 numbers. Revisionug.com. Subscribe, share, follow, comment. This one is telling us it started raining at midnight. Express this term in 24-hour clock system. When we are changing it to 24-hour clock system, we either add 00 or we add 1200 hours. When do we add 00? When the day is still fresh, when we have not covered the first half of the day. The first half is 12 hours. Then when we look at this midnight, it is just a new day, and this new day we have just taken minutes, half past 30 minutes. Therefore we are going to have 00, we are going to have hours and minutes section here, and 30. Then we are going to add there 000 hours. Why? The day is still fresh. So 03, then 00. So our answer is 0030 hours. We don't put PM and we don't put these dots, because we are dealing with the 24, the whole day, the whole hours in that day. For more information, please join our website. You are going to find detailed topics, and the topic especially about time is also there. Now number 19, the bearing of town P from town L is 123. Now some members get confused when we say bearing. Bearing, that is directed movement using angles. Now suppose we are having our compass, then we are moving from town L, meaning that this is our town L, going to town P, meaning that we are going this way, meaning that from here it's 90, and now if it's 90, then we are in the second quadrant, and now it's making 123. Then here we are having our town, this is town P. Now they are telling us that find the bearing of P of L from P. Then remember we move clockwise. As we are moving clockwise, so this is we return, we make about turn up to here. So we have moved this one 80 degrees, then we have moved 90 degrees, and we have this degree which we don't know, and we have to get it. Then the idea of getting this one is very simple. When you look at this one is a 90. Now we are going to get 180 minus 123. Then we regroup. This is a 10. We remain with a 7. This was a 7. We remain with a 5. Now only, meaning that only here it is 57. When you add on 90, that's when you are going to make this full 123 all over this one, right? Now when you look at this and this, they are alternating angles. They are alternating, meaning that even here we have 57 degrees. Now when you make about 10, it's now going to be 180 plus this 90, then plus this 57. So we are having 270 plus 57. Now this is 7, this is 12. Is it 12? And we put here, this is what is this one here? This is a 3. So the bearing of of L from P is 327 degrees. All right, my dear learner. Number 20. The last question, it is number sequence, number patterns. Okay, how are they increasing? Now from 6 to 10, they added 4. Now from 10 to this one, they added 6. Then from here, they added 16, 17, 18, 19, they added 8. Then from here, they added 10, meaning that the pattern is of 2, 2. Now here we are going to add 12. Now this 12, we add it here, it's going to become 46. Then from here we are going to add there 14. Now 46 here plus 14, what are we having? This is 10, we put here, this is 5 and 6, so we come up with the 60. Oh dear my learner, dear my candidate, I congratulate you upon finishing this section A with me, revisionug.com. So we are going to take a break, then we are going to come back with section B and see how did these learners, or how did you answer it, or if you are the one who wrote, did you pass it, or if you did not pass, now rectify your mistakes. In God we trust.